That was stunning. Going to start this video off by saying please leave your suggestions in the comments for other drummers for me to check out, because I have a list, but I always like suggestions as well because, I don't know, it's just fun, especially if it's someone I've never heard of before. And I also kind of want to get back to the community feel of doing up and coming like YouTube drummers. So if you know any that I haven't covered yet, then please fill up the comment section with your recommendations. And yeah, I can't wait to start watching them. But for today, I'm going to take a look at, and prepare for me to butcher this poor woman's name, Anika Nilles or Nilles. It's probably Niles, I'm not really sure. But Anika's an insane drummer. If you've never heard of her, I'm really excited for this. If you've never heard of her, then you're in for a treat because she's just so good. She's funky, she's groovy, she's like one of those amazing fusion drummers that just hits so hard and is just like, just powerful. Power, speed, and dynamicism. I think that's a word. She's powerful, she's fast, and she's dynamic, and she's just a really good drummer. So this is a video of Anika's performance at Drumeo Festival 2020, which was held earlier this year. And yeah, excited to watch it, and gonna take less of an analytical approach on this one and more just straight up enjoy the video because Anika's so good. But yeah, we'll try and pick up what she's doing and point out what makes her such a good drummer as we go. So yeah, let's get into it. Love the setup, the cymbals look great, the drums look great. That can go away. Straight away, so dynamic. And so fast. Come on. Basically just proving all of my points at the start about how dynamic she is and how fast she is. This chorus groove is so... oh. Love that. Wow, that's very cool. Oh, and we're done. That was stunning. Such a cool setup as well. Love it. Let's see if we can find a oh, nice overhead. Nope, lost it. Okay, here we go. Okay, maybe I need to go back. Fine, there we go. That's what I wanted. So let's talk about the setup. Unfortunately, I don't think she hit the really small roto tom looking thing to the left of her hi-hat there. I don't think she hit that, but yeah, everything else. So I can't remember which video it was I made the other day where the rack toms were swapped as they are here. So you've got, traditionally you would have maybe like 8 and then 10. It looks like she's maybe got 12 and 8 rack toms, with the higher pitched tom being on the right of the lower pitched rack tom there, which again, unorthodox, but it is becoming more and more common, and it's just a really neat trick to make your groove sound just totally different. Because we're so used to hearing, you know, pitch get deeper as a tom roll takes place, whereas if you swap the two over, suddenly you've got medium low to somewhat high, back down to low again. Although Anika also has this second snare where a first floor tom would usually be. The snare with the wires off, or the snares off, I should say. And also that kind of bell, I'm not entirely sure, like 100% sure what that bell contraption thing that she has on there is. I don't know the exact name for it, sorry, don't murder me in the comments. But yeah, so that is functioning as kind of like another mid-pitch tom for her there. And it just, yeah, it sounds really cool. I liked every time she was utilizing it, it really jumped out at me. So big fan of that. Love this massive china that she's currently beating the hell out of. Yeah, just a really nice, cool setup. Lots of different sounds. I like how she's got, again, like the little bells on the hi-hat. She's got a couple of stacks and like splashes and things going on. So yeah, awesome setup, and utilizing everything to just great musical effect. And again, just as I said at the start, she's so dynamic and so fast as well. But if you really want to focus on the dynamic side of her playing, just watch the opening minute to this again. Because it just, the way that even the crash hit isn't just a straight up, you know, linear crash. She does the crash build instead of just going straight in for the big hit, and it just sounds so cool and so different. And even the opening strokes, I'm going to just go back and show it again. I believe, what did she do? I think it was a snare and then 3 on the hi-hat that built up in sound. We'll just watch again. Yeah, it was. You see the way it builds, and then on the final stroke, she opens up the pedal there. It's just such a nice way, and such a simple but so effective. I say simple. It's not simple in terms of it's easy to do. Because honestly it's not. I know she's making it look easy, but it's not the most simple thing in the world. It's simple in terms of theoretically. Once you know what you're doing, it's not like the most mind-blowing thing in the world, but it just works so well. And quite often the best things are always things that aren't totally overcomplicated and overcooked, and, you know, just done to the point where, you know, they're next to impossible to pull off perfectly. Something like that is just simple but effective, and it intros the solo and kind of gives you a flavor for what's to come, because there's so much dynamic playing in this. It's it's just a really nice way of setting up the solo, and I really enjoyed that a lot. I thought that was great. I keep calling it a solo. I realize it's not really a solo, is it? It's just playing along to a fusion track, maybe one of hers. I'm not actually sure, to be honest, but yeah, loved that. Anika's great. And as I said at the start of the video, oh god, this chair's not comfortable. As I said at the start of the video, if you've got anyone you want me to check out, leave it in the comments section, and the chances are I will get round to it. Thanks very much for watching. If you made it this far, I haven't done question of the day. I totally forgot. Where are we up to? this red one. There's a chance, because these three, I don't know. Especially the blue one, I'll be impressed if anyone got that. But this red one, that's your question of the day. What album's that? These are really inventive, unique questions of the day. But yeah, if you made it this far, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you're safe and well. See you next time.